Alright, so this is just the 5.9 section. We were just told to add sound effects and background music to this park scene right here. So you can see for the background music, you just basically drag music in from an audio folder into the hierarchy window, and it's pretty much just acts as a game object. Yeah, and then for the pirate chest, we wanted to make it sound cool, so we just added another audio clip to the chest and put it on a logarithmic roll off so that however far away you are from the chest, the sound gets louder. Or yeah. So going on with this, we also attached an audio clip to the tree, as you can see there. Just forest and birds sound. You can look in the inspector window, and yeah, that's just heard throughout the scene. And then we also attached a walking noise to the player character too. So we're gonna go ahead and see how all these sound effects will come together. Just gonna warn you ahead of time that it's a little laggy and then just to go back and show you, when you click on the player model, you can see that the audio clip is attached to the running noise, and then you also got to add audio source to show that it's running, and then here you can also do the logarithmic roll off and edit it to however you want. Now we're gonna go into our city block scene. We were told to add the walking and running steps again to the player. You can see how we put it in the script controls too. And then going into the collectibles, if you go ahead and look at the cube, you can see that there's a audio source attached that it kind of just adds to the hovering effect of the cube. It's attached to every single one of these cubes. And then we also have the happy background music too. Alright, so now we're gonna go and jump into our UI. Basically what we did was we kind of created a canvas page to just display this screen on the HUD so that when the player is moving around with the chicken and eating food, the score increases by 1. So yeah, just put in the font stuff, the score, make sure you have an event system for the UI. And then if you go into the chicken, let me just go into game mode. This is what the game kind of looks like with the score up there, and the number is right. The number that shows up when collecting food is right next to the score. So we'll see how that looks right now. All right, so as you can see, as the chicken walks around and eats food, the score counter goes up by 1 each time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we were told to do. Yeah, all the code and stuff was given for the chicken already. So now we're going to be jumping into 4.11 or 5.11. This is Make It Your Own, where we were told to add, I think, 2 lighting systems on top of the directional light, and then 2 particle systems. And I just did a particle system for the gem collectible objects and the chest too. And then the lighting systems I did with a directional light. I did these point lights for the lamp posts, and then yeah, and then for the billboard there, I also did some point lights, as you can see right there. And then to get this kind of sunset vibe background, I just did the directional light and set it to a pinkish kind of color, as you can see right here. And then I also turned the intensity down on that too, so it wasn't too overpowering for the game scene. And then I just got these kind of game objects and stuff from other scenes and other sections we worked on previously. Like the buildings are from the city block scenes, and the kind of trees and benches are from, and rocks are from the park scenes, the bushes as well. Yeah, and I just used the same player character we were using and attached those same control scripts we worked on. So let's get into it and see how this all plays out. Also important to know, I downloaded a YouTube video and put it into MP3 file and got the background audio clip, as you can hear right here. So yeah, that was it. The challenge I did was was to make collectibles in the game object, and with those collectibles, the gems, I attached particle systems to them. For the player, I just used the same stuff we've been previously doing for it. And then you can see I have all these for the gems. I attached the collectible make sure you make the gem tag collectible so that it works with your collectible script, and then also put the rotate hover script on if you want the gem to kind of float and hover in there and give off that more collectible vibe. So now just getting into the script, I really didn't change much. Chicken controls. This is pretty much what it was. I think they gave this one to us. Yeah. You can see how void check eat. So if it's eating, chicken's making a sound, and if it's also eating, its head is turning too. And then, yeah. Running forward effects, that's sets the animation control to switch while the chicken is running. Collision control, so this is when the chicken hits the food with their kind of collision controller. The score will go up and it'll be displayed in the UI. Player controls, this is just the same player controls I used on my player for the make it your own portion of this. Yeah, I think I just sped up the player a little bit. That's really all I edited for this. And the rotate hover script, I think this was also given to us a couple sections back. This was just for the collectibles.